Hello everyone, I'm Tyler, and welcome to another Retro Unboxing. So here is a package that I got off of eBay not too long ago, and I thought I would unpack it here on this channel. So first I can say that they definitely did a good job taping this up, although the box is a little bit flimsy, so maybe all this was necessary. After a while I was finally able to get the top cut loose, then I decided I should probably flip it over on its bottom so I can, so none of the stuff flies out. I kept hitting the lamp above my table here. Huh, looks like they used another post office box to pack this with. Alright, the first thing on the top here is a little bundle of floppy disks. And this appears to be the item itself. Oh yeah, we'll unwrap that for a clearer view here in a second. Looking through this package, there's so much packing material in here, it's actually hard to tell what all is supposed to be in here. And here is the monitor that goes with the computer that I just unboxed. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Some stickers on the top though. And this looks like, yep, this is the external disk drive that came with it. And this looks like the power supply. Alright, looks like I got most of the items out, so I'm going to set this on the floor. And now I'm going to start setting up some of the pieces of the computer. Here's the external disk drive, here's the computer, and the power supply. I also believe the video cable is in here as well. Again, I just want to point out that this was the proper way to pack it. It really needs to be packed in tight like that, because these older electronics are very sensitive to being dropped or being shipped. Alright, and here's the computer itself, and I gotta say, this is in better condition than I was expecting. I don't think the pictures on the listing did this computer justice. Oh yeah, the keys feel right to type on. Let's go ahead and spin it around and take a look at the back. Oh yeah, it's got the nice little carrying handle there, which can also be used to prop up the computer. All in all, I'm still kind of in shock of how clean this computer is. It looks like someone took very good care of it. They either had it stored away properly, or they decided to restore it themselves. Let's go ahead and get the external disk drive out. I don't really need this plugged in at the moment because I'm not going to copy any disks, so I'm just going to set it off to the side for the moment. Alright, let's start hooking this thing up. I decided to hook everything into a power strip because I didn't want it to have a power surge and immediately fry it out. And here's the video cable into the back of the computer. Alright, here's the ultimate test. Monitor's on. Oh man, works right out of the box. Check disk drive. That's right, I just need to reset it. There we go. Now I have a basic prompt, at least an AppleSoft basic. Let me type in a little sample program here. And this isn't necessary, but I'm going to go ahead and type in an N command just because I'm used to it. Man, this is very nostalgic. I remember doing this a long time ago. This is actually the first computer that I ever remember touching. It was an Apple IIc. So let me make an edit to my program here. And I will play with that a little bit more later, but for now I'm going to go ahead and unpack some of the software that came with it. So first it came with the Apple II system utilities, and the seller also included the Oregon Trail. Let's go ahead and try that out, because that is probably the game I spent the most time playing on this machine. And yeah, you have to power the computer off and back on for it to load. Oh gosh, look at that screen. Again, fairly unimpressive to most people out there who didn't grow up with this, but this, I spent a lot of time staring at that screen, greatly anticipating the game to load. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off on the trail. I don't know why you wouldn't be the banker. They start out with the most money, and there's really no advantage to not choosing the banker. Let's try player 1. Oh, doesn't look like there's enough characters. Let's go ahead and backspace that then. And not put a space. And here are my generic 5-player names. I like how the loading screen doesn't say loading, it says going back to 1848. I'll just take you through a few of the options that I chose. Usually I don't start off in May. I don't know why I picked May. Alright, skipping ahead, I'm ready to start off on the trail. And again, now loading the wagon, not loading the game. Man, that music. And here's the screen most people will recognize. This is the 90% of the game right here, is just staring at the wagon, slowly walking towards a landmark on the trail. Oh, severe thunderstorm, lose 1 day. Also, a lot of people may remember the hunting game on here. I'm not very good at it. Let's give it a try. Oh, I got him. Man, overall, I could not be more pleased with this find. The seller was very gracious on the price, and I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this machine. He also included a box of 10 blank diskettes so I can write programs and save them to him. So I hope to feature this again in a future video when I do a proper review of this machine. But yeah, this was my video. Well, that's about going to wrap it up for this video. Remember, if you like what you see, please go ahead and click on this subscribe button. And if you want to see some of the videos I've already done, go ahead and click on one of the suggestions that are currently showing up on your screen. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned because I have more content coming. I'll see you guys next time.